It is Wednesday. I'm about to go to the gym. I got my banana for pre-workout. I'm about to eat it on my way. I was just finishing up some work. I didn't want to go with pending work because it is almost 8 o'clock. So I need to hurry up and get there. Shouldn't take me more than an hour to get this workout done. And then come back home and get ready for a meeting. And yeah, oh, I need to go to Walmart too. And then come home and get ready for a meeting. So I need to hurry up. I woke up at like 6:50 today. And then I had to work. I had to get myself together. Brush my teeth, wash my face, all that stuff. Get ready to get out the door. All that is done. Now I'm actually headed to the gym. But we have completed the first full week at the gym. The first full week of working out consistently and being following my macros. And it hasn't been hard at all. No, the hardest part was being sore. My legs were sore for a good 3 or 4 days. But now that I'm past that, I'm good. Woo! Like I was saying, now that I'm past that, I'm good. It didn't, I made sure to stretch really, really well yesterday because yesterday was a leg day. And today I'm fine. I was fine all day yesterday. I stretched when I got home after I ate breakfast. And then I stretched again before bed. So I'm good. But today is an upper body day. So she listed my workouts. And then like this is a stretch, but I don't know what that was, how to do it. So you click into it and then it shows you what to do. And then I'll go out. So that's the first thing I'm going to do. Just 30 seconds of that. Then 30 seconds of this stretch. It says thread the needle. And I'm like, what the heck is that? So this is what it looks like. 30 seconds of that. So that's my first 2 things to do. Then kneeling push-ups. This is today's workout, y'all. So 6 reps, 2 sets. So that just means I'll do 6 of those 2 times with a 30-second break, 30-second rest in between. So you can see like, oh, wait, hold on. You can see it on this part. 30-second rest in between. And then I'm going to do a lat machine single arm close grip. That sounds crazy, right? Like, what does that mean? Click on it. This is what it means. And if you need like a more in-depth tutorial of how to do it, just click on the part that says full video. And then they'll explain it to you. But there's also instructions here. Oh, shoot. So like step 1, do this. Step 2, do that. Step 3, do this. So this is what I mean by like having more help. Because she puts all this stuff in here and I just got to go do it. And then like I said, if it's something I don't feel like I can do, let's say Smith machine bent over row. Oh wait, that's the wrong one. So she put Smith machine bent over row, but what if I don't have a Smith machine in my gym? This is what it looks like. But if I did not have a Smith machine in my gym, I might need to swap that out. Edit this workout. And then you just click the one that you want to change. So let's hit the Smith machine one. Actually, I think you can only swap it out when you are after you've actually started the workout. So if I were to hit start now, I think that's when you can swap it out. I was able to do it yesterday while I was in the work. So yeah, that is what I'm doing. I just wanted to like give y'all a quick update on that because I haven't really been able to talk to y'all for real. But now I really need to go in here and get this workout done. I'm not taking my camera because I don't have a bag to carry y'all in with. So I'm just gonna take my earbuds and get... Sorry, y'all, my camera overheated. I was just saying I'm not gonna take y'all in because I don't have a bag to carry y'all in. I'm just gonna take my keys and my earbuds, and that's gonna be it because I can tuck my keys into my waistband. Oh, actually, I have a little pocket. Okay, y'all, workout is complete. It took me... Oh, let me stop it. I just walked out the building. Shoot. All of you niggas ain't finished. You don't want to hear me say it. Give me a second. I'm trying to pull it up. How do I pull up? Oh, it'll be in my phone. I'm tripping. Let me go into the health app. 59 minutes. If you count how long it took me, about a minute to walk out of the gym, I burned 482 calories, and I have 66 minutes of activity so far today, so I'm almost done closing that ring because I think I need to get to like 90, and I still have to do a 20-minute walk, which I'm gonna do after. I probably take Corey out to ride her bike, and that way I can walk beside her while she does that, and that'll be my walk for today. Dang, y'all, it's really almost fall. Look at this. Chocolate turtle apples. It's probably good. Caramel apples. Red cookie crunch. Wild fall caramel apple. Trying to find some good bagels. Oh, they got the berry, booming berry. This is 11 grams of protein and 14 grams of whole grains. Have y'all tried these? If so, let me know if they're good, because I'm a little bit nervous for $6. Because normal bagels this has 9 grams of protein, which is still good, and it still is like $2 cheaper. This is one of my favorite ones at Walmart. This is the Asiago New York style bagels. You do have to slice them yourself. They're not pre-sliced. But look, 11 grams of protein, 290 calories. Breakfast sandwich it is. Yeah, all the fall stuff is out now for little girls. So they have like the long sleeve. I don't like the texture of these. It's like a sweater almost. It's gonna peel. It's gonna peel, P-I-L-L, peel. I'm pretty sure. They got all the leggings out. I would definitely rock up on these if Corey was into leggings still. Look at this cute little outfit. I remember when they used to have a Justice store in the mall. And this little bomber jacket is super cute too. So cute. And it's $30. That's a good price. Oh, they got the little tennis skirts.
Get out the way. Who got a watch? Who got the time? I'm racing the clock. Even in my feelings, grind don't stop. Got big dreams, want big rocks. I got plans, you got talk. Heard it's real cheap, but it's really gon' cost. I'm trying to get these ends, building empires with my friends. I'm about handling my business. No time for stress over bush. You think success is an option? I'm trying to get this poppin' like woo. Big moves, my rules. Y'all heavy on the tweeting. I'll disappear a whole season like woo. Who said they looking for me?
Okay, y'all, I just got out of our staff meeting, and I'm gonna try to take y'all through my whole day today. So yeah, it's 11:14. She's gonna have half of a bagel with some cream cheese and salami on top.
A whole bagel.
Start with half, and if you want more after that, I'll make you more.
And for my slide,
okay, here you go.
fluffy unicorn jumping on rainbows. Rainbows. water. First. You gotta go in the dishwasher if you don't.
It's gone.
And this is where we will pull tiles that we need to work with to put onto our flat boards. Now, if you need time to set up your folding board to look just like mine, pause the video and then press play.
Oh, she's using this one. But I'm gonna use this one.
K.
Okay, y'all. We are still working on her work. It's so dark because I'm against the light. But we're doing art. So yeah, she's learning about the difference between portraits and self-portraits. What are his tools if he's an artist?
Paint brushes. Paint.
Mm-hmm. And then this one is it's a self-portrait by Judith Leister. Leister. What are two things that you see in this portrait?
Her painting a person
Mm-hmm.
by looking at something,
Mm-hmm.
by holding paint and sitting in a chair, by wearing a pretty dress.
Okay. Do you see our paintbrushes? Yes, you do. What is she painting? You said a person.
Yes.
Why do you think she's painting these things in her self-portrait? Do you think maybe it's because she's showing what she does?
Uh-huh.
Do you think this is the room where she made her paintings?
Yeah.
Do you think she painted the room that she paints in?
Okay. Painters can actually do that. Painters can actually do that.
Do what?
Do what you said.
Paint surroundings.
Yes. I'm gonna draw something after this. I'm just gonna draw a circle and just make a face.
Okay, so if you look at these two, do you think that one looks more real than the other?
Yes.
Which one?
Left.
This one?
Yes.
Why?
Because she's holding a paintbrush and
So is he.
yeah, but she's painting and pretty dress and the dress was probably very hard to paint and that chair and that painting and that and the face.
So do you think that this one looks more like imaginary?
I'm gonna say that's
Like more cartoony?
I'm gonna say that one's right. It's more like it's like 20% cartoony. It's like 20% cartoony.
Is this one, what percentage cartoony is this one?
2.
So it's really not cartoony at all.
It's barely
Yeah.
cartoony. Because in cartoonies, that one's the most realistic. That's 0 cartoony.
This one is 0 cartoony?
Yes.
Okay. You remember what this one is called?
The Mona Lisa.
Why you said it like that? Alright, y'all. Corey's work is done all except for math. Bernie is going to do that with her when he gets home. I'm almost done with work. I got my chicken enchilada from Sam's Club yesterday. We just threw them in the oven. It was one of the prepared meals that they sell. So I'm about to have this for my lunch. I'm going to have leftover curry chicken for dinner. Oh, I need to do my walk. And that's all I need to do today besides finish work. Finally get a minute to myself. I cannot. I'm so excited to not have to do anything else today. While my food is heating up, I just want to show y'all the fresh fries that I made. So I literally just put these into my oh, it's popping. Hold on, y'all. I put these into the, what's that thing called? Chopper, and got uniform cuts for the fries. Just whole potatoes. I didn't even rinse them off or anything. So I just put them into the chopper, got them into this size and shape. And that created the fries. Then I soaked them in water for a few, like 2 or 3 hours. In cold water. I started with ice water, but it was obviously melted within the like 2 hours. And then I just put them on a tray to dry. Dry them off with napkins, paper towels, whatever you want to use. And now I have perfect homemade fries. I can pop these. I can just pull a few out whenever we get ready to eat them. Put them into, like, put a little oil on them, season them up, and pop them in the oven. And yeah, so homemade fries. That curry chicken was so much better today, y'all, than it was yesterday. It needed to sit. So next time I'm definitely going to let it... Alexa, turn the lights on. Okay. Next time I'm definitely going to let it sit and marinate for a long time before I put it in the before I cook it. All right, now let's go ahead and I'm gonna go ahead and get my protein shake. My protein was delivered yesterday. I buy the Ghost Nutter Butter protein. This one is so good, y'all. Really, all the ones I've tried of their proteins, all the cookie ones are good. Ooh, and the scoop right on top. Don't play no games. Oh, it smells so good too. This is the best protein I've ever tried. Like, it dissolves so easily. You don't have any, I've never had any issues with it, like you sometimes have with other proteins. So for this, I'm gonna need a rounded scoop of protein. So, rounded scoop. And 8 ounces of milk. Actually, I'm gonna do fluid ounces. Exactly 8 ounces. I can hear the cookies in here. It has little pieces of Nutter Butter in the protein. That tastes different than I remember. I'm trying to put my finger on what's different. I think I added more milk than it calls for. Let me see how much liquid it say makes it wet. It might be 4 or 6 ounces and I did 8. Five to 6 ounces, that's why. Still better than pretty much any other protein that I've tried. Good morning. I am actually headed to Fredericksburg because I decided it's going to be a mental wellness day. I need some time away from my kids, so I'm gonna go find somewhere to work, maybe at like Barnes and Noble or something, because it's been so crazy recently. The kids started online public school, and like me getting them through all their orientations and me getting through all my orientations and me being a learning coach for all 3 of them, and like making sure they're doing what they're supposed to do, making sure they got acclimated to the systems that they're using, and all that stuff. It just was a lot. Last week and this week, oh my god. Last week, exhausted, mentally exhausted, physically exhausted, just depleted completely. This week, better. It was better than last week for sure, but I still need a little break. Y'all know me, I gotta take a break sometimes. Like, I just need to get away because it just be too much stuff happening. So this morning I was like, you know what, time for a field trip. I need a mental wellness day, so that's what I'm doing. I'm headed to Fredericksburg, like I said, but then I realized, oh snap, I forgot that I signed Corey up for her first phonics fluency and decoding tutoring lesson. I use OutSchool for that. If I need, like when Kane and Cody were doing acting, I paid for them to have acting classes or an acting coach on OutSchool. And this time around, because Corey needs a tutor for language arts and reading, I hired her a tutor for that. So I need to have her online. I wish I did not. I mean, I don't wish I didn't leave, but I do kind of want to be there for that, just to see what's happening. But I got King to sit with her, and he will be able to report back to me and let me know if it was a good lesson, if he feels like she should continue with that tutor, or if I should find her a different tutor. Because I know he knows Corey, and he knows where she's lacking and like what she needs. I feel like, because he's been working with her too. We've all kind of been taking turns with some of her stuff, because we need a team effort, because it's too much trying to be a full-time teacher and a full-time employee and a full-time YouTuber, and like it's too many things happening. So yeah, they've been helping with her stuff too. So yeah, that's what's happening today. King also is about to start college, so he is going to school for creative, I can't remember what his actual degree or certificate will be in. Right now he's initially starting a certificate program, but if he wants to upgrade to a degree after the first 9 months, because the certificate program is 9 months, we're starting with that. The reason why we're not doing the degree initially is because he may want to change his focus later. Right now he is about to start doing, concept art. So he could do concept art, or he could do 2D illustration. Initially he wanted to do 2D illustration. Now he's leaning more toward concept art, and he's decided to do concept art as his certificate or degree, depending on if he extends it or not. So yeah, concept art is what he's doing. And if he decides he wants to, toward the end of the 9 months, if he decides that he wants to wrap it up and then move on to something else, he can do that, and then move to the 2D illustration. Basically just get two separate professional certificates, so that he can go into the workforce with experience, professional experience, and he'll have a professional portfolio as well. And it'll be like through a capstone project. The capstone project is the portfolio, and then they also do like marketing yourself and all that kind of stuff to help them be marketable, and help them learn how to find a job in the market. So whether he decides to wrap it up at the 9 months, oh my gosh, this bug just flew right up to my windshield, so loud and big. Whether he decides to wrap it up at 9 months and just do a certificate in concept art, whether he decides to do 9 months in concept art and then another 6 or 9 months in 2D animation or illustration, or whether he decides to do the full 2-year program to get a degree in concept art, he will still have the capstone project and the portfolio to market himself, and they'll give him the knowledge of how to do that in that field or career. And just for reference, what he wants to do is be an illustrator. He wants to work with like major video game design companies and movie companies. So think of like Disney, Pixar, Marvel, that kind of thing, Nickelodeon. And there are so many jobs you can do in those fields. Like there's just like literally so many jobs. Like one job is just to be, they call it a colorist, but literally you just color what other people drew. Like that's it. I mean, I'm sure it's way more technical and in depth than that. You have to know the programs and all that kind of stuff, and the software that they use, but that is a job. Or background design, that's another job, to design the atmosphere that the characters live in, and the backgrounds. A prop designer is another thing. So if you are working on like a cartoon or a video game, you might just draw swords and different props that they use in that the characters will use throughout the course of a show or a movie or a video game. So yeah, there are so many different careers he can go into, but this is like just setting him up for success. He's been, like I told y'all before, I think I have told y'all this before, King has been drawing since he was 5 years old, and he has not missed a day. He has not missed a single day. He draws every single day. He taught himself how to draw, then he taught himself how to illustrate, and now he knows how to do it all digitally. So he does all of his art digitally these days. And I'll try to put up some images of like some recent images of some of the things that he's drawn, because he's such a talented artist, and I'm so happy that he can go into a career field that he is excited about and that he'll actually love to do, because he does it anyway. Literally, this is how he spends all his time. That's what he does in his room. He's in there drawing. So yeah, it's up to him whether he wants to go ahead and go for the degree, or whether he wants to mix it up a little bit and get 2 separate certificates and 2 different, or they're related but different. The coursework is different. So when it comes to like the art schools and stuff, they're typically year round, so you don't get like a summer break. You're just going straight through. It's either, they usually are 2 or 3 years to get a bachelor's degree, because you don't get any breaks. And if you're going full time, you're going year round. So yeah, that is what's happening, y'all. I think that's all the updates as far as the kids go. I am not worried about putting them back in any more activities outside of school just yet, because it's too much happening. I don't think I told y'all though that one of my closest friends, like we've been friends since middle school, her older brother is also an artist, in the same sense that King is an artist. Like, he illustrates, draws. He's worked for Marvel, he's worked for Pixar, he's worked for Disney, he's worked for all of those like major companies, and I think he even worked on Black Panther, if I'm not mistaken. I think he actually did a panel like within the last couple of years talking about black creators getting into that field. I missed it. I still regret that to this day, that I missed it. But so I do have kind of like an industry I don't talk to him. I talk to his sister, but I do, she talks to him. So that's kind of like an industry connection. If King ever were to, come across his desk or something, I'm sure he would put in a good word. But yeah, and I've been able to, through her, get some advice from him about what King should be doing and like what the proper steps are and stuff. So I just wanted to throw that in there, because this is an interesting little tidbit. Like, I feel like that's such when we think about careers, we think about them in the sense of like working in an office or being like a doctor, a lawyer, stuff like that. But there are so many different creative careers that people do, and you don't think about all the people it takes to make a movie or a video game or a TV show or a cartoon happen. And there are just so many creative jobs, like from makeup artistry to actual artistry, like sculpting, like glass blowing, like interior design, illustration, 3D animation, like building worlds, like the pipeline of all that stuff. You don't think about all the people that go into creating something creative and imagining something that we go see movies all the time, but we don't think about all the people behind the scenes whose input and whose talent created that and made it happen. So yeah, there are a ton of careers that creative careers that you can go into. Okay, y'all, I was gonna hang out all day, but I'm actually just ready to go back in the house. It is 1:30. Corey is just finishing her class. I'm just grabbing some food and then I'm gonna head back home. I'm just getting some Chinese food. I asked for Hunan chicken with less oil, and I got mine with white rice instead of fried rice, because it's a lunch special. And I'm trying to decide if I should order anything else. I got them General Tso's chicken, but I think I might order one more lunch special, just so that I can make sure there's enough food. I know 3 lunch specials is enough for the 5 of us, like me and the kids, but if Bernie wants some too, let me call him and see if he wants something, and then that way he can also have some food when he gets home.
Hello.
Yeah, I'm ordering some Chinese food.
Welcome to McDonald's. Will you be using your mobile app today?
Yes, my code is, give me 1 second, WL56.
Okay, I'm so sorry. I'm going to have you repeat that.
WL56.
Okay. For Danielle?
Yes.
Did you want the receipt today?
No, thank you.
Okay. Go ahead and pull to the the second window.
Okay, thank you.
Of course.
All right, y'all. I already picked up I got the food. And Bernie did want his own, so I got him some General Tso's chicken. He said he didn't have a chance to get lunch, so he'll be able to eat that when he gets home from work. Thank you. You too. Oh, that's good. It tastes fresh. But yeah, I'm about to go home and watch a movie because, again, it is just way too hot out here. I could have went to the movies, but ain't really none of the movies I want to see. I think I've seen everything that's out. So I'm gonna go in the house and watch that new movie that just came out on Netflix with Halle Berry and Mark Wahlberg. I think it's called The Union. So I'm gonna watch that. Shoot. Oh shit. Get out the way.